tell the smoke is horrible in Colorado right now. This is the worst that I've ever seen it. But the rain that's coming this evening, and then also the snow later on, the rain will help clear all that stuff out. It cleans it out of the air, which will be nice. But I'm getting ready to go meet up with Elsa and Barron, and we're going to do some winter camping, so I'm really stoked. I've not even checked out their scamp now that they have the cubic mini in there, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And plus, too, just hanging out with them. They're old school nomads. We met a long time ago, so it's kind of fun just to catch up and talk about what we've been up to in the different places that we've seen and all that stuff. So excited to hang with them and get the tent all set up. But I mean, this smoke. Let me show you real quick. Normally, looking this way, we've got like all these 14,000 foot peaks right here, and you can't see any of them because of the smoke. I mean, this is like, I can see it coming in waves. It's so thick right now. So I hope this really settles down soon. This rain can't come soon enough. So, all right, let's go set up camp. I'm dying with this smoke. I can't even hardly talk. I can't even hardly breathe. It's gonna clear out tonight though when the rain hits, which I'll be pleased about. But just wanted to tell you how I set up this tent real quick. There's six stakes that you use at the bottom to stake it off, and then I'm gonna put 3 ridge poles in there, and then 2 more stakes, and it'll be up. So I'll show you how easy this is to set up. It's not a hard tent to set up. It just takes a little bit of time, and it's a little heavy. The poles are heavy. Altogether, I think the tent's a little bit over 100 pounds, but you know, it's manageable, and for one person, it does the trick. So let's go ahead and set the rest of this up. Come on, sweetie. All right, I just got done setting up the tent. Still really hot here. The temperature gauge in my truck is clocking in at 85 right now. And it's the greenhouse effect that's going on with all the smoke. So I wanted to cool off, and I came down here and I found a really awesome cold plunge pool, which I wanted to show you. So this is pretty deep. What you can do is you can step down into this right here, and it gets deep right away. And then what I was doing is I was holding on to that, like just so you can see, actually see where it's wet right there where my hands were. I was holding on to that, and my feet were down there with the water going that way, and all the water was rushing down this way over my body, and my head was right here. And man, I tell you what, it was refreshing. It feels so good. So I think I'm gonna come here, obviously after the snow subsides. It's supposed to warm up this weekend and get back up in the 70s again, so it'll be warm enough to do a cold plunge, but with the runoff, it'll be pretty chilly. The water, it will be. So that'll be kind of fun. But I think now what we're gonna do is go find some firewood for the stove, and then head back to camp. Barron and Elsa, they went over to town to go grab some supplies. I think they were gonna grab a few, they were gonna grab like a few groceries, that's about it, and then come back and get ready for the snowstorm. It's supposed to hit this evening after midnight, and then I think by 7 a.m. it's supposed to be full-on snow from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. the next day. And we're hoping for some good accumulation. So we'll see what we get. Got some pretty good pieces of wood, made a delivery over to Barron and Elsa's scamp. And then I've got a few extra pieces on the top of my truck. And I got this piece of aspen. It seems like there's a knot in it or something, because it's literally like lead. Like this thing is gonna burn forever. And then I scored a few other pieces. Not really sure what this is. It doesn't feel like aspen because it's a little bit heavy. And then it doesn't feel like aspen either though, but it looks like it. So I'm not totally sure what that is. But we're gonna chop these up, and then this is gonna be nice because this is the perfect length for my stove box for me to work with. And so I'm just gonna chop this up with my axe, make those into 3, probably turn this into 5. And then turn this one into probably 2, and this will be a nighttime burn. So it'll be good to go there. And the temperature is wildly fluctuating right now. It's like the wind will kick up, and like right now there's no wind at all. Obviously, it's beautiful, but the wind will kick up and it's really cold, so you can feel like that cold air coming, and then it'll stop and it gets really hot again. So I mean, it's, you know, like I said earlier, the snow is not gonna start flying and like solid until 7 a.m. I think is what they were saying, which that's in town. So out here it'll probably be earlier. So there's a chance out here it could start around midnight. So, you know, between midnight and 7 is when it's gonna start, and then we'll be jamming. But I'm really stoked for this. And, oh, and I was gonna say too, over here I was kind of fortunate. I rolled up and then I saw that there's firewood right here. So like this piece is gonna be perfect. This wood's good. The problem with it is that a lot of times it's either rotten, like this piece is rotten right here. And this piece is getting there, and this is rotten, that's rotten. Okay, this is all rotten. So like all that wood that's rotten, when you burn it, it gunks up your stovepipe. And then you end up cleaning your stovepipe way more often than if you don't, than if you have wood that's what's called seasoned, which means it's dried out. So when in the wood season, it usually takes about a year, and they'll dry it at like a lumber yard, you know, like there's this place at Poncha in 285, or in Poncha Springs at 285 and Highway 50 that I get wood from. It's Henry and Gladys. They're awesome people. If you're rolling through there and need firewood, go there. They got tons of different wood. But after I started using their firewood, it's like I didn't clean my stovepipe hardly at all after that. It just maybe like once a week, so it wasn't bad. So, all right, we're gonna jam out. Let's see, I've got that Patreon only podcast here at 6 o'clock. It's 4:30 right now. I need to chop up some pieces of wood. Let's get these off and let's go for one more run, and then we'll come back and chop this up, and then we'll have enough time to chill out before the live stream starts. If it's snowing yet. Awesome, my zipper's stuck. This is part of the reason why I'm getting a new tent, is that this one's awesome, but I've worn the zipper out in the front. I've had it repaired a couple of times, and it comes loose at the bottom, and then had it come loose one time in the middle of the night, and it was the middle of a snowstorm, and the wind was coming in so much that it just pulled it open. Went like that. What's up, Craig? You wanna go outside and go potty? Let's go potty. Alright, doesn't seem like any snow. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of snow coming down. Or is that rain? Oh, that's actually rain. Alright, so we got some rain coming down. I don't think you can see it yet in the camera, but that's going to turn to snow real quick. The exterior. But we're good to go in here. I mean, the stove's going great. We've got this wood that I found from that person that was deconstructing their RV and remodeling it back here. Is extremely hard wood, and it burns super hot. And so I've literally only had in a couple of pieces this morning. These are the ones that I've had in, and it's gotten it super hot here. So real pleased so far with how the morning's starting out. I went to bed last night at like, I think it was like 9 o'clock, and I woke up this morning at I don't know if there's enough light here, but I woke up this morning at like 4. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get up. That's 7 hours of sleep. We're gonna get breakfast going here soon. So we got Sierra outside at the moment using the bathroom, and then I'm in here getting the tent ready for breakfast.